Hey guys, welcome to another tier ranking list, and welcome to my tier ranking for Martin Scorsese's movies. Yes, the movie Killers of the Flower Moon, this one right here, is coming out in the next week or so, and I thought to celebrate the amazing, huge career of Martin Scorsese, I thought I'd do a tier ranking of his movies he's directed. He's directed a lot of movies. Sadly, I haven't seen all of them. I have seen pretty much most all of them, but not all of them. I haven't seen. He did a movie called New York, New York. I never saw that. I just realized now looking at this, I don't have Shutter Island on here. Shit. That's a C. That's a C tier. Just so you guys know. I know you're all gonna call me out. Call me out on the comment section. Where's Shutter Island? Yeah, C tier. There's another one he did. I forget what it's called, like Dun Dun or whatever the fuck it's called. I haven't seen that either. So there's a couple movies I have not seen. But again, I've seen all his big ones, his popular ones, so I can still do tier ranking. So let's just get to this. And you'll notice there's no F because Martin Scorsese has not done a single F tier film. He has done some D's, which are just lackluster films, but most of his movies are S, A, and B, 100%. Let's get to it. Um, let's just start with his first movie, Who's That Knocking on My Door, which is actually a very solid start to Martin Scorsese. I think Harvey Keitel is really good. I think all the performances are really good. I think the cinematography for a very low budget independent film is good. The story, the rating is tight. It does have clunkiness to it. It does have this, I don't know, the strangeness and oddness to it. And there's stories like this that have been done better, but I still think it's a really solid directorial debut. And then there's Boxcar Bertha. I'm not a fan. I think it was. I watched it once. There was a time years and years ago I watched all his like earlier work, except New York, New York, obviously. But I just was. This one was. It was well crafted. There was some decent direction. The acting is all solid. Just it was not a movie I was enjoying, and it's not a movie I would ever want to watch again. So definitely putting it in the D tier. And Alice doesn't live here anymore. I'll go B. Ellen Bernstein is solid in this movie. She really, really makes this movie. The cinematography is really cool. I love the production. The production design is really solid. The story is good. It's intriguing. Again, as an earlier work for Martin Scorsese, it's solid. It's just not like top tier, but it is solid. Same with Mean Streets. Like I really enjoy Mean Streets, and I think De Niro is the show stealer in this film, but just not at that top quality when I think of Martin Scorsese. Um, all right, let's just go in order here. The Irishman is definitely a more current, one, and I will always put it in the S tier because I love it. I think it's too long, but I still love it though, and I've watched this movie like 3 times, and watching a 4-hour film that many times is no easy chore. But I loved it. I loved Joe Pesci. I loved Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Ray Romano. Like everybody was solid. The story was solid. The conclusion was satisfying. Cinematography, the music, even the de-aging looked pretty solid, and I don't know. I just really, really dug the shit out of this movie. So, The Irishman. The Last Temptation of Christ is a solid movie as well. Willem Dafoe plays the role of Jesus. It's almost like pretty much a Passion of the Christ story. Probably done better than Passion of the Christ, the Mel Gibson movie. It's brutal. It talks about the harshness of religion and everything, and I think it works. It's a well-directed, well-acted film. Just not a movie I watch very often or will watch very often, but still good. After Hours, definitely the most un-Martin Scorsese movie he's made. And I will put After Hours also in the B. This is like a movie. It feels like a David Lynch movie, this film or something, like something David Lynch would do. It's so not Martin Scorsese. It is a trippy, dark comedy, psychological thriller. It's so out there. It is really creative and funny at times, but also a little bit of a headache and a little too much of an acid trip for my taste. Hence why I'm not always the biggest fan of David Lynch, but it's still good. So I'll put it in the B tier. Then we got Aviator, which is also B tier. A lot of B tier for Martin Scorsese. Yes, this movie has a lot going for it. Leonardo DiCaprio as Howard Hughes is incredible. I loved Kate Blanchett as what's her name? Katharine Hepburn. All the stuff about the aviation, everything like that, all really good stuff. I don't know. It's teetering on an A. It's like a B plus. I really enjoy it though. It's a movie I definitely have to be in the mood for to watch, but it's fucking great. Then there's Hugo, which is I love Hugo. I love this film. It's it's Martin Scorsese doing a kids movie, and it's incredible. It's a beautiful story. It's probably some of the best cinematography you will watch in a film. Amazing visual effects, wonderful characters. It's such a timeless story. I love Asa Butterfield, Ben Kingsley, Chloe Grace Moretz, even the small role of Jude Law, Sacha Baron Cohen. I love that it's like this story about this orphan in this train station. Then it turns into a story about filmmaking and about movies and the love letter of film. It's so beautiful. It's so wonderful. It's amazing. It's almost a perfect movie. Gangs of New York. It's like The Aviator. It teeters on that A and B. I'll go A. It's good. Gangs of New York, really good. Daniel Day-Lewis as the Butcher is an incredible performance. The only person that really lets this movie down is Cameron Diaz, sadly. Sadly. Alright, now The Color of Money is also an A. I love this movie. I love Paul Newman, Tom Cruise. I love a good pool hustling movie. And I know it's like, a sequel to The Hustler, which is also an incredibly great movie. I love it though. I love it. I love the characters. I just love movies about hustling people and stuff. Except for the movie Hustlers. I think that movie sucked ass, but Killers of the Flower Moon. Again, it's like Aviator. It's like a B plus, but I'll put it in the B. Yep. Taxi Driver S. Taxi Drivers. One of the greatest 70s films you'll ever watch. De Niro as Travis Bickle is a hell of a performance. I think it's the best character he's ever played in a film. It's just so raw and just so dungy and dirty. The New York City in the 70s. Oh, what a great movie. Quotable. Just, it's so brutal. It's so gritty. I love it. Bringing Out the Dead is a film I'm not a fan of. Just gonna put that out there. Not a fan of this movie. Nick Cage is good. This is, again, Martin Scorsese doing just a weird, out there kind of film that he's not used to, kind of like he did with After Hours, but this one is just bizarre. I hate the editing and the shots. I think it's ugly to look at, but the music is good. Nick Cage is having fun. There's some really iconic scenes in this movie, but it's just not a movie I'm into. The Wolf of Wall Street. We'll keep it at that for now, but great movie. I love it. It's 3 hours of just sheer hilarity. Cape Fear is a B, great remake. The original is solid too. This one, though, holy crap, is it good. Man. De Niro, again, De Niro in a Scorsese movie, just, it works so perfectly. Raging Bull, it's like a perfect movie. It's Raging Bull, it's so good. The black and white cinematography is just spectacular. De Niro as Jake LaMotta is amazing. What's her name? Is it Christina Moriarty? Kathy Moriarty? She's great. Joe Pesci. The boxing sequences is some of the best fighting boxing sequences I've ever seen in cinema. It's incredible. Goodfellas is another just perfect mafia story, perfect mafia movie. Joe Pesci, De Niro, Ray Liotta, all incredible. The Age of Innocence. The Age of Innocence is okay. I don't know. I find it kind of boring. It's well acted. It's beautifully shot. It's like a love story. It's like more of like a touching story. But I don't know. I kind of find it boring. It's good, but it's not my thing. Casino is another B. Great movie. Solid watch. Definitely check it out. King of Comedy, that's an A right there. De Niro is just having a blast in this movie. It's so dark and twisted. It just works so beautifully. Oh, I love this movie. Silence. Silence is good, but it's just not watchable. It's too fucking long. It's almost I'll put it right beside Killers of the Flower Moon because I almost feel the same way. But it's so well acted, it's so beautifully shot, it's just so well told. It's just too long. And you got The Departed, which is either one of these two. Holy shit. Fuck, I'll put yes. Departed, so fucking good. Love it. All right. Let's put these in order. The S tier is Goodfellas is my favorite Scorsese movie. Raging Bull is a very close second. Then Hugo. Then Taxi Driver. Then The Departed. Then The Irishman. Yeah, that's good. For the A tier, I'll go Wolf of Wall Street, Color of Money, King of Comedy, Gangs in New York. Yeah, I gotta do it. Aviator. I'm putting Aviator in the A tier. It just belongs there. I'm sorry. Yeah. Alright, for the B tier, I'm putting his first movie. Who's That Knocking on My Door? Then Alice Doesn't Live Here. Then Casino. Then Last Temptation of Christ. Wait, this is not right. Then Mean Streets. Killers of the Flower Moon. Silence. Now, yeah, there we go. And boom, there we go. There you go. Alright, yep, I'm pleased with that. So there we go. That is my tier ranking for Martin Scorsese movies. So let me know in the comment section below. Please tell me who is your favorite and least favorite Martin Scorsese directed film. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel. And join the dark side.